Okay. So hello to everyone in that's watching this on the video, whether you're watching live or later on. Thank you. Welcome to, I'm still kind of getting myself set up here. It's all good. But I also have people on the telephone. So if you do want to ask a question, you will need to go. I put the phone number and everything. You'll need to go into the conference room in there because I don't look at questions and answers in the chat when I'm doing this type of meditation. It's different than the universal light beings, and so it's just too hard. It's just too hard to do that. So anyway, you'll see that information in there. But super exciting time. How is everyone doing? I've had a headache off and on today, and I know there's lots of physical symptoms that people are feeling. Tomorrow's the big equinox, and not equinox, eclipse. Oh my goodness, what's the right word? And so it is going to be like a friend of mine was talking to her grandkids and saying, do I need to come get you from school early and we'll go to the park or we'll do something. She says this is going to be a moment that you'll remember for the rest of your lives. So and I thought, it's actually kind of
Aw,
true because this is a
yeah,
life-changing moment. This is when the world changes for the better. And it's just so very, very, very exciting. So thank you. And guess what?
I believe that.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? We're here in the meditation, right on the cusp of it. So I know in the all that is,
Oh,
we'll be seeing that energy, we'll be connecting into it, and so I'm sure this meditation is going to be very, very pivotal. So you can find me on goddesslight.net, and I'll have this on Rumble. I'll probably once I edit out and I have just the meditation, I'll share it on Facebook. Um, and then this is also streaming live in YouTube. So there's all my places. But
you're everywhere.
I know. I've been channeling a lot lately. You can find the little mini I did on Friday talking about tomorrow and talking about CERN. And someone's really doing a lot around their phone. So maybe hit *6 and it'll mute you. I'll mute everyone in just a minute though. So anyway, as we are coming into this time, be aware that the energies have been very, very intense leading up to this, usually for at least a week ahead of time. And then they say usually a week afterwards. But with all the other things that are coming into place, I've been reading a lot that talk about how this is probably going to be active for about a year going out from here. So that's a lot. That is a lot. And I think it again goes to show how powerful this is. What was it I was saying? Oh, I did a group session on Saturday, and I was telling them that when Brissentia was talking about this, usually when there's an open portal, it's like a section, maybe it's a few feet across, or maybe it's a mile or so across, but it's like these sections all over the earth. This one, it looked like this portal open that was wider than the entire planet. And so this energy of the
Yeah.
sun and the moon out in the universe, and then the other planets that were lining up behind it, that's why it is affecting everything so completely differently than other times. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and hit mute, excuse me, because
All participants are muted.
yeah, too much background noise and it's distracting to me. I'm a little bit ADD. So I thought, nah, let me just turn that off because I was listening to that. Okay, anyway, so getting back to this. So if you think about that, if you think about the fact that we're accustomed to having solar flares, we're accustomed to having these portals open and close, we're accustomed to all these bits of energy that have been coming in so consistently. And now, instead of it being piecemeal in different parts of the planet, for it to be the whole entire planet, boom, in the middle of that beam of light, that's really, really, really amazing. And it was going to happen no matter what. So the fact that we as humanity have prepared ourselves. We have ascended. There are enough of us that are awake and participating in this that it's not going to cripple the world. Remember, what was it, even 4 years ago, they would say, oh, when this comes in, people are going to be catatonic, they're not going to be able to handle it. Well, no, we've done a great job of waking people up. And I hear you, a lot of you say, there's still a lot left to go. Perhaps. But the goddess and the universal beings, they've always said that we cannot begin to comprehend how many people in their unconsciousness are there. They're ready to go. They're ready to move into that new perspective. So it's really just super exciting. Okay, so I did want to mention all that. If you do want to work privately with me, the information is on my website, goddesslight.net, and you can and then look for a private session. You can do that, join my mailing list if you'd like, and subscribe, do whatever it is that you need to do if you're interested in more of this. Um, a lot of people that I've been doing sessions with lately, it's been about, how to prepare for the eclipse. What can I expect from it? What do I need to clear so that I can be in a better place? So just think about it. And if that is something that you want to do, then awesome. I'd be glad to work with you. Okay. Well, we're just going to jump into this because got a lot to do tonight. It's very, very exciting.
The recording has started.
Okay. As we prepare for our meditation this evening, begin by focusing on your breathing. Take in a deep breath where you breathe in through your nose. You feel that breath of energy as it goes down into your lungs. It moves through your lungs into your heart and into your bloodstream. And then you breathe out, letting go of any tension or stress, letting go of anything at all that may be on your mind at this moment. As you're ready to do so, you take in another breath. Again, you follow that breath of energy and light as it moves in through your nose. As it moves through your heart center, it goes into your bloodstream. So that moving in and out with every breath that you take in, you are breathing in energy and light. You are breathing out anything at all that no longer serves you. The more that you breathe in this manner, the more it allows you to focus on your heart, which in turn opens your heart. Everything with the ascension is focused in and around the heart center. Allow that to be your reality, that you breathe in, you connect for a moment with your heart, and you breathe out. Continue to let this focus be within you. Allow every breath in and every breath out to be a consistent, smooth flow of movement. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to embrace each one of you in this now moment. I invite you to join with me as if your arms are stretched out, as if your heart is opening up as wide as it can go. And just breathe and let your focus be within your heart. consider, if you will, what it is like to live your life in a heart-centered manner. What does that mean to you? What does your heart mean to you? The foundation is love. You also find compassion, caring, nurturing, supporting, and any other thing that supports you is uplifting in and around your heart center. Allow your truth to become that you yourself are focused here within your heart. As you allow your breathing and that alignment with your heart to become where you center all of your energies, it changes not only you, but your relationships with others. Even if other people may not be living through their heart center, what it does is it sends out an impulse of energy and light, which then triggers something within the people around you, be it conscious or unconscious. It only takes one person to transition the energy of a room. So consider, if you will, that you now have many, many people, millions of people around the world, if not a billion or so, that are living, breathing, and focusing through their heart center. It sends out a frequency to some people. It may come across them as a feeling of warmth and love and, oh, I really enjoy being around that person. To other people, it may be as if it's abrasive to them. They feel awkward and uncomfortable. And in those people, it may be that you give them an opportunity to shift upwards into a new perspective. Most often, you don't realize the impact that you have on other people. It may be that you just don't think about it, or it may be that you are just being yourself, but yet somebody hears something from you, or somebody sees something, or you help them. And in doing so, you create a thread of alignment that is also filled with the energy of love. These types of communication with one another will become stronger and more easily identified as time passes. I invite you to take in a breath where you breathe down within your heart center. Take a moment, and as you connect with your heart, center your heart chakra. What feeling does it give you offhand? Is there an image of perhaps a color or light that comes to you? Even if you don't have a particular sense of anything specific, understand that your heart center is right there, and it's the energy of your heart, your physical heart, that links to your emotions, your thoughts, your spiritual aspects of you. So you create a ball of energy from within your heart. You can allow this ball to get bigger and bigger, howsoever you choose. And then you allow it to merge back within you, and it moves down through your solar plexus, your sacral center. It goes through your root center and down into Gaia. Just as you were able to feel the essence of that ball of energy, through that connection, connect for a moment with Gaia. There is a heartbeat that comes to you from the earth. There may be a frequency that emits tones or colors or something that you can sense. With this alignment to Gaia, allow it to anchor you in this now moment. Let that energy return back up through that column of light. It goes up through your throat center, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline energy bodies, and it moves upward into your higher self. As you connect to your higher self, look around. Many of those projects or things that you seek to manifest are right here in this slightly expanded energy for who you are. You then send that energy even further up. You follow that thread that connects you to your soul essence, to your divinity. And as you do so, look around at your soul as if you are opening up a door, as if you are removing any blinders. Look around at your soul essence. For some, it may be the same as it always was, the perception, I mean. For others, there may be a new and different clarity that comes to you. Howsoever it comes across, be in this now moment. Receive the unconditional love from your soul essence. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out to embrace you in this now moment, and as our energies merge, we move into the all that is. As you arrive in the all that is, look around. Many of you may already notice the transition that has taken place. My perception as we come within is that it is illuminated much brighter than it has ever been before. The reason is that the effect of this eclipse is already here and present. In your Earth years, we have not been within this space for several weeks. So from the last time until now, I invite you to perceive this transition that has taken place. As if you step within the room, open up your arms, open up your heart, open up your consciousness. Feel what this energy is. I invite you to begin with sound. Perhaps close your eyes. Allow yourself to focus on any tones, music, beeps, whatever it may be. But listen to what is here within this place. And then open up your eyes. What do you see? If perhaps you don't have a perception of seeing anything, then look with your inner eyes. Close your eyes once more and look around with your inner eyes. For the majority, there are various colors that are moving through this space. Some as if they are a beam of light that have a pulsation. There are other colors that just move as if you can see what is around you, as if you can touch whatever may be around you. Walk further into the all that is. Consider this the first moment for the rest of this life. Consider that as you stand here with this powerful beam of energy that is coming from the universe into the earth, this is already coming down from the central sun. And it is amplified by the planets that are around it and around you here in the all that is. Before we completely step into this energy, turn as if you are perhaps looking backwards or looking to the side. Is there anything that remains for you to transition prior to stepping into this space? I notice that many of you have done a great job of already clearing out the past. However, in most people, there are still one or two things. Perhaps you are unaware, or perhaps it's just hard to release. So as you're looking to the side, ask yourself the question, why is it so hard for me to let this go? And as you ask that question, be aware. Perhaps there are tones or things that shift. Perhaps you hear words or phrases. Perhaps you see an image. How does this continue to serve you? Because moving forward, unless something fully supports you, it is time to let it go. I see that. There are a number of you that just continue to have fear. Fear of stepping into the unknown, fear of letting go of the past, fear of being maybe completely on your own. Whatsoever that may be, anything associated with fear, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Let it go. The word betrayal just went through our consciousness. So as you look towards the past, are there ways in which you have felt betrayed by yourself or others? Or perhaps you betrayed someone and you can't let it go. Anything associated with betrayal in this lifetime or any other, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Ooh, that was pretty big. So once more, as you stand in this powerful presence and you're looking to the past, trying to figure out what it is that you need to know, be open. What I notice as I look at you is that so many of you, it's as if your heart is being pulled or as if you are being nudged to get closer and closer to this energy. This is your soul working with you to help you understand that this is a new beginning. That is fine. That is fine. I sense that some of you wish to remain right where you are, and that is fine. When the time is right, you are welcome to move into this energy in any way that resonates with you. As you have cleared this last bit of the past, take a moment and recognize who you are. I noticed that many of you expanded, you became taller, your essence became more translucent as you took in more of the light energy. As if you are now looking towards this massive light of the eclipse. Consider what you seek to have in your life. Immediately, people have their thoughts of this is what I'm looking for, or that is what I'm looking for, or this is what I would like to learn. Take all of that and let it just be beside you, as if you acknowledge what your human mind or your ego mind wants for you to have. And then as you shift that to the side, ask to know, while you are here as your soul essence, what does your soul want for you to have as you move forward in life? In just about every single one of you, it is even more than what you ask for yourself. And the number one manifestation is a deeper understanding of love. Your perception of what love is going to expand in ways that as yet is hard to understand. In this now moment, allow your consciousness to expand in such a way that you accept and receive that intention from your soul essence. And then accept and receive what you yourself have consciously put forth. Maybe they're the same in many cases. So no matter how it works with your own energy, receive that which you seek and that which is your soul as a blended energy. Do you notice that you are getting closer and closer to that light? My perception as I look at this is that there's light all around you, and there is also a light on one side that is aiming down towards the earth, and you are walking through it or towards it. It is all correct. There is no one right or wrong. As I spoke of that, I could see people moving closer and closer until there is a sense of being on the edge. This is not a drop off, but this is on an edge of the more intense light that is coming into the earth. And for those that may choose to do so, I invite you to walk straight into that light. Even if you choose to remain at the edge, you are still receiving the essence and the strength and the balance that is coming through from this central sun. For those that are stepping into the midst of it, in many cases, there are multiple images that are flashing past. Some of these images are not even anything you need to comprehend. Other images are showing you what your life can anticipate. This is all about manifesting. I take that back. This is all about integrating the higher frequency, the higher vibration. However, in doing so, it allows you to manifest with much greater ease. So, in some ways, they balance one another so as to create a greater essence within you. Woo, I felt a lot of you expand even further with that. What I notice is that many of you that stand here in the midst of this light, it's not about what you will manifest, how you're going to expand, what might change. Instead, this is a peaceful feeling. There is the peace of knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. There is the peace that you feel as you understand all is well. There is the peace that comes within you that says there's no need to change a thing because you are in this perfect harmony and this perfect balance as you. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Some have merged completely with this energy of the eclipse. And those people or any others, you step back until you're back on the edge where we started out in the all that is. Some may choose to be there for a longer period of time at different intervals. Some may just choose to stay there at this now moment, and it is all well. I wish to show you what else is happening at this time as you look towards where that beam of energy is coming in from the central sun. Look and see if you perceive some of the ships, some of the planets, and you will begin to see that there are focused intention and there is light that is coming from even more than the central sun. It all merges together. But it's coming from multiple different places. As you look at the way that it is already impacting the earth plane, understand that it will just get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And then as the moon passes in front, causing the eclipse, it will create this buildup of energy between the sun and the moon. And as it passes beyond, that is an intensified energy that then goes all the way into the earth. Within this energy, you have an activation for higher frequencies on the earth plane. It will go into the earth. It will go into and around every single human, every single animal, every single living organism. And they will all respond. For some, it may come in and then immediately be pushed out, but it will be there however short the period of time. As this energy is going into the earth plane, it has within it codes that activate the DNA. And as it's activating the DNA, that is what will strengthen everybody's alignment to the higher frequency. Whether you're conscious or unconscious, it will still activate their DNA. And then it may remain dormant in some people, whereas in others, it will immediately start working with your consciousness. Tomorrow is the day of the greatest intensity. You have that time when the moon begins to cross over the sun. So you have a couple of hours period of time. And during that time, if you can spend time outside, time touching the earth, time linking as you do with these meditations, linking with the earth, feeling the breeze, be very present in your physical body. And then, of course, if those that are very much in the line, be careful of looking straight at it. But if you are a ways away, you can look at it. And ask yourself, is it okay to look? If you are listening to this afterwards, you may not have that part of it as an experience to come, but everything else will consciously increase your frequency and increase your conscious awareness. I wish to also show you that as you look towards some of these other planets and the ships around here, there's a lot of emotion coming up in Shelley with this. Look at the people. They are saying prayers for you. They are meditating for you. They are shining the light saying, you can do this. We've got your back. And as this happens, you can feel that direct alignment with them also. Some of these may be your guides. Some of these may be the non-terrestrials that you get to meet in the next days, weeks, or years. But everything happening on the earth is supported by so many planets, by beings, by the God within the central spiritual sun. The universe is supporting Earth at this time. They have always done so, but we're talking about the focus of this ascension And it's happening now. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You may notice as you look around now that there's less of a contrast. When you first came into the All That Is, you noticed, woo, look at that energy. And doesn't it feel different? But now you are in alignment with it. Now, as you look around or as you open up your senses even further, you can feel how you are one with this energy. You may not be able to say, oh, my frequency is now at whatever level it is. It doesn't matter. There's no need to focus on something like that. Instead, be present within your heart and know that your consciousness comes with that, and it is ever present within you. Look around at the All That Is. You will notice that even those individuals that wish to stay back a few steps have now become a part of the whole. This is how it will be on Earth. Some of those people that will just be awakening, they will have to do it at their pace, but they are still a part of everything that is going on. Whew. There is no need to create that column of light. You have the most massive column of light already. You see or sense your alignment with those here in the universe that have so supported you all this time. I would therefore invite each one of you to let your consciousness stream back down. You first come back into the space of your soul in the soul plane. You then stream back down through your higher self. You then stream back down into your physical self. You will come at your own pace. Send all of that straight down into Gaia, and then feel where you are anchored within Gaia as that comes up and anchors within you. And just take a moment to integrate this within your physical body. It's pretty amazing. Whether you are consciously aware or not, you have just created changes in your DNA. You have awakened some of those dormant strands, and it will all come open and be made available to you in the days and weeks to come. Some of you may choose to just remain in this expanded awareness, but for those who would like to ask a question, the number should be in the comments, and I will be glad to do as many as I can. You may press *6 to get into the queue.
All participants are muted. Q&A session has started.
I recognize that many of you are still very ungrounded.
Thank you, Goddess. That was incredible. I feel like so much energy, and it's like what I want to ask is, am I there yet? I'm ready to be there and done with all the stuff.
It looks like you are there when we were in the all that is and people were looking at, why haven't I let go of this yet? Why haven't I done this? We could see that you still had a couple of things that for whatever reason your ego is not yet ready to let it go. Sometimes it's like the story. Uh I've had this problem and this problem and this problem, and it's created who I am, but no matter what that may be, just let it go. It might also be
My
that,
court case
okay,
hasn't completed yet. My lawyer told me he keeps checking on. Should be any day, but they're just stringing it out and out and out. It was supposed to be done 8 months ago.
correct.
So
We thought it was already done. So,
no,
so is it possible that they can just give, that they cannot legally, it seems like they cannot just keep doing that indefinitely. Like there has to be a limit.
right. He said there is no time limit, but ours should be the next one up to get a decision.
Oh, so they're saying there's just been so many on the docket. That's why it took so long. I don't know.
Well,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's not go there. Okay, so what we're going to do
Okay.
in this moment, looking at the court case, looking at whatever it is that's delayed it all this very long time, we want to just send pulsations of light that it goes before the judge, it gets resolved, and it's in a way that most supports you, and that everything is over and done with for everyone concerned. And we
Can
want,
I add one thing? The judge saw it as of February 26th. Then it goes to 3 people in the industrial commission for workers' comp. They're the ones holding it up now.
well,
So it went through the judge already. Then
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for whoever it is that needed it, we just sent the energy and light that just illuminates it, that they can see everything, and then let this be done and resolved. But it has
Okay.
felt like it was resolved for quite some time.
They're holding it up. We don't know why. My lawyer doesn't. It's out of his hands, so to speak. He can just keep checking on it, but he can't tell the industrial commission what to do.
Correct.
You know.
Correct.
So,
So we just shine the light for them and just send the intention that they get it resolved, and that they're honest in their decision, and they see the facts and they just move forward from there.
okay.
All right. Best of
Anything
luck.
else you can, that would be helpful? Okay, thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
thank you. Love you. Hello, Goddess. Hello, Shelley.
Hello.
This was so beautiful tonight, and I really appreciate your assistance because everybody probably has a fear how to handle that light, and you just guide us there perfectly. Another question I have, I'm developing in my right ear like a mosquito sound, and I thought that was mosquito in the room, but then I realized it's a winter. We don't have mosquitoes. And so how can you help me to remove that, or how can I heal that? Or why is it developing in the first place?
It's ascension. It's your body moving into a higher frequency, and it sounds like that. A lot of people have had that in both their ears or in just one ear. And it's something that is actually, it's working with the frequencies in your meridians, or whatever, yeah, meridians. And it will help to raise your vibration or rebalance your body. So that's why it is there right now. But if you just kind of put your hand over it, or your ears, and just, have an intention of linking with whatever's causing the sound, that it will realign as quickly and smoothly as possible, and that ringing will then go away, or that buzzing, whatever it is. But it feels like it will go away, and it doesn't feel like it's staying there very much longer, especially after tonight with all those impulses of light.
That's a good news.
Yes.
I thought I am losing my hearing or something, but I was in peace with it, just like you said. I have a feeling that is somehow advancing me,
Mm-hmm.
into this new light coming or whatever.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, beloved.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Hello, Shelley and team.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
yes. Yes, that was a beautiful message. Thank you. And I feel like I'm ready to just take this next leap. Like the previous caller, I've been having a lot of energy swirling around in my chakra, and especially today, my throat chakra.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering if there's something, I guess obviously it's to do with the eclipse, but maybe there's something as a result of this post eclipse that I would be probably using my throat chakra a lot. But this is pretty intense today in my throat, and I've tried listening to sound meditations
Mm-hmm.
to help loosen and clear and integrate. So I'm curious to know if there's any insight on this.
It does feel like you're speaking out more, and it doesn't feel like you've ever not spoken out or not spoken your truth, but it feels as if you're just
Yeah.
moving into a new path. It feels like you'll be doing different work or a different mission, or if there it just feels like things are going to be different afterwards, and it has to do with communication. People always think of the throat center as about verbally speaking, but when you go back and you think about communication, that can be through the written word, it can be through painting, it can be through images, it could be through many different things. So considering your life, ways in which you are communicating with others, because it feels like that's something that is going to change. The other half of this is about acceptance. When we look at you, we see that you are actually more than who you think you are. You are a higher frequency, you are a higher vibration, and but you've been accustomed to thinking of yourself as either struggling or having a hard time, or just different things that place limitations on you. So as you let go of all those limitations and just allow you to be your authentic self, we feel like everything will resolve in just as little as a day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, beloved.
Hello, Goddess.
Hello.
Thank you for taking my call and thank you for tonight's meditation.
You're welcome.
I'm just curious, when do you see me finding a life partner and kind of how that's going to transpire?
So for so many people, as trite as it sounds, tomorrow is really a pivotal day for the planet. And it feels like you've had a couple of different opportunities, but for one reason or another, either you didn't meet each other or you met and you didn't really care for each other. It just feels like there have been missed opportunities. Not that you haven't done something you should do, but just it wasn't the right timing. And after tomorrow, it feels like so many people that have been like halfway asleep or the sleepers or whatever it is you want to call them, it feels like so much of that is just going to awaken, and then suddenly all of these life partners that have been looking and looking and looking and they're not there, they're going to start showing up and manifesting. And it feels like this is really creating these transitions that we can't even we know that that it's going to affect everyone, and in doing so it just feels as if there are people that not just with you but with many others, people that have been saying, oh, I'd like to meet someone, I'd like a relationship, but I haven't met anyone that's really in sync with me. And so after this, there'll be lots more people meeting one another that are really in sync with one another. And that's what we see for you. It's just been like you're ahead of the game. You've always been ahead of the game because you've always been just a little bit different or a little more open or a little more aware, and now it feels like the people around you will also be that same way, and it gives you a sense of comfort and a sense of acknowledgement for the future. Does that resonate with you?
It definitely does, and I'm happy to hear you say that. And I guess just a quick little follow on: is there anything that I can do to make myself more open, or anything that I can do to make myself more available post the eclipse?
We honestly, like, as I'm looking at you right now, and as I look at you when you were up in the all that is, there's this, not necessarily fear of being alone, because you're not afraid of being alone, but one of the things that oh, okay, you were one of the a lot of people let go of betrayal. So whether it's conscious or unconscious within you, we felt like you let go of the vibration of betrayal. So it may have been real betrayal or something that just vibrates like that. And so in other words, you let go of something that was pretty significant, that was keeping you, that was also keeping you from being as open as you could be. So our sense is that you'll just be more comfortable and you'll be more open in ways than you have been in the past.
Thank you. That really resonates. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, beloved.
Hello?
Hello.
Well, hi. This is Dwayne.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, I've worked for over 7,000 hours on my own business on a computer program in the foreign exchange industry
Mm-hmm.
over the last 7 to 8 years. And I seem to be facing obstacles in completing my program as I can't quite get the results that I absolutely know and believe are possible. So my question is, what do I need to do to complete this program so I can make it available to the many people in my life that are counting on me?
So this may sound crazy to you, but there are things, either aspects of the program or aspects of you. There's something aligned with it that is no longer working. It's like, we don't want to say out of date, but that's the word that's coming to us, out of date. So we know that you're not going to trash it, nor are we suggesting that. But we feel like just let it go, drop it for whatever period of time, hours, days, weeks, something like that, and then look at it again, and something will show up for you that you'll be like, oh my goodness, now I see it. And you'll change a few different things in it, and then everything will come together with it. So it doesn't feel like there's anything hugely wrong, but it feels like there's something that is just evident to us, but not to you, because you look and you're looking and you're looking. And so you see it and you think that everything's okay. You're not seeing it as being out of balance or out of whack. And so just drop it, put it away for a bit of time, whatever you feel like you need to. And then when you come back and look with fresh eyes, you'll see it immediately.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. And then, okay, we did see you. It was funny because as we're looking at you now, like up in the all that is, it was like you literally took that program as if it was something you were holding in your hands, and you tossed it into that eclipse energy coming in. So whether you did that consciously or unconsciously, maybe that's something else that will kind of rearrange things.
Well, it's funny. Today I just kind of let it go and I went off. We're by a beautiful river up north in Ontario here.
There you
I
go.
went kayaking and forget all about this. I have to get a different perspective. So
Exactly.
I was already kind of being guided in that direction, and thank you for affirming that.
Well, excellent, excellent. And you may need to leave it for more than just today. Take tomorrow as a holiday, and then go back, maybe on Tuesday or something like that, or Wednesday.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much.
You're very
Appreciate that.
welcome. You're welcome. This next one will be the last. Hello? Hello? Did you press *6? Someone in Georgia? There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know I was on. Oh my goodness. I wrote a couple of things down. I during this time have been just really off balance and angry feeling. Unable to really ground. And I think a lot has to do with the everything else that's going on in the world has been, and then also the shift and what's happening, and it's right now, and I'm just feeling not good, and I don't know what it is.
So when you're feeling not good and you're acknowledging all of these different things that are going on, we sense that you're not feeling good because you're not in alignment with these transitions. The anger, the frustration, the times when you feel the sense that we get that is going to be helpful to you is just take time to be in prayer and meditation and just let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. It feels like as we're looking at you, we see things, you're holding on tightly to things. And we do sense that you're very empathic. So not all of this that you're holding on to is your own. And it's like there's something that may be a piece of you, but then it's amplified by the reflection of what the rest of the world is doing. So the sense that we get is to like you're going in concentric circles. Let go of everything that belongs to anybody else. It has nothing to do with you, but you've been picking up on empathically. And then just breathe and sit with that for a while and then like clear it out and then come in a circle. Okay, now I'm going to let go of the things in my life that I cannot change or have no control over, but they're still bugging the heck out of me. And you let go of those and you sit with that and you let that energy wash away and you cleanse it. And then you come in closer and closer and closer. And every step that you're doing as you do this will help you to just peel away all of those things that have been hanging over you that are causing you to feel this angry and frustrated. And because what it is these energies, especially since the eclipse 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever that was, ever since those energies, you have been particularly, it's been particularly intense for you, showing you, saying, clear it out, clear it out, clear it out. And letting go is not about saying, hey, it's okay that people did stuff to me. Letting go is about saying that no matter who did what or what, whether it was right, wrong, or in between, I am just not going to carry this energy anymore. And that allows you to clear out your energy so that you can then have more of your own soul, your own divinity that flows inside of you. When you're shut down, when you're full of anger and some of these other emotions, there's not as much space for your own soul to come in and be present inside of you. So by clearing things out, feeling a deeper connection to your soul and your essence, you can then look at these problems that are still going to be there in your life, but you'll be looking at them and experiencing them and resolving them from a different perspective because you won't be in that same stuck place. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes, it does. It does. There's a lot been going on, just in immediate, just immediate family and everything too, which.
Yep. We can see that.
It all.
And so.
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
so
crazy.
yeah, so you have to take care of yourself first, and then you can help the others. And by just letting everything mishmash around you and just being heavy on you and triggering you, anything like that, that's not helping anybody else any more than it's helping you. And it's just making you feel worse and worse and worse. And this is why it is so important for you to first and foremost clear everything out, let everything go, expand that alignment with your divinity, and then come back to everything. And you will have a different perspective.
Am I going to be able to do this now?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I worry about what, the eclipse and this energy that's going on now, and that I'm in this state. And are you saying to sit now?
Well, now, today, tomorrow, the next few days, it is a big impact. It is a big change with this eclipse energy coming in. Absolutely. However,
yes.
the point is that these are clear. This is clearing, and this is stuff that you need to do for yourself. And whether you do it right this minute or tomorrow or the next day, just understand that this has to be cleared. and in order for you to move forward.
Okay, I understand.
All right,
I
beloved.
understand. Thank you.
We're sending
Thank you so.
you're very, very welcome. We're sending you lots of love and energy that this will all just unfold very smoothly for you.
Thank you so much, and I'm sending it right back to y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
My beloved family, you stand here at this now moment on the midst or in the midst of one of the most pivotal changes to your planet and to the universe. Understand that this is not a burden, but this is a gift. And that gift is you. That gift is you accepting it. That gift is you becoming whatever is in your highest and best interest for you. Embrace these new energies. Embrace the transition. And know that I am ever with you, Aunt Saluia.